Like them or not, they exist. However, man-made laws that most of us are familiar with only serve man and possess little, if any, power at all. But laws of the universe, like gravity, they not only hold the cosmos together, but come from a place of infinite power and wisdom. Today, we're talking about spiritual laws. Realizing these laws puts you on a path of living in harmony and success. So get ready to be inspired, guaranteed. Now grab your attention and let's go. Greetings, I am Laureen and welcome to Your Life. If you'd like to raise your level of perspective, live a more mindful life, or just learn more about personal growth, development, and all that kind of good stuff, start now by subscribing and hitting that bell so you don't miss a thing. Most of what I'm discussing today comes from this book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. But I'll also be sharing some personal insights from my own experience. And just as the title suggests, there are 7 laws per se, but they can also be considered principles. And I am presenting each one separately, but it's important to note that they are all connected and work together like a well-oiled machine as one. Every law is activated and or supported by all of the others, so it's important to get them all. I'll go ahead and timestamp them below, but you'll probably want to make sure to save this video, bookmark it, or whatnot. Okay, here we go. Number 1, the law of pure potentiality. This is existential truth, the clarity of who you really are, your ego, the energy of creation, and the coexistence of opposing forces within the universe, and all that it is capable of. The essence of this truth is accessed only through silence and stillness. It's a tuning in to the mind of nature, as it were, where there is boundless creativity and infinite wisdom. Like a radio with static, the turbulence within our own mind comes from the misunderstanding that there should only be good from our perspective. That idea must be quieted by understanding that all things are one. Life is both the yin and the yang. Analyzing, labeling, evaluating, and judging all constrict the flow of energy and taint our own view of truth. Truth can only be seen by letting go of your judgmental ego, which is not the real you and which leads by fear, and developing an internal reference point of purity, which leads by love and acceptance. Begin by practicing silence and stillness. That's a good start. Then practice by telling yourself each and every day, today I will judge no thing. Acknowledge the unity of all of creation and witness the true majesty of life. That is the law of pure potentiality. Number 2, the law of giving. This is the dynamic exchange of both a giving and receiving. For example, on a cellular level, it's that state of a constant give and take through its membrane in order to maintain equilibrium and balance. Similarly, we experience a balancing act of flow in our lives. Want joy? Give joy. Want love? Give love. And so on. Circulating those feelings of care, affection, appreciation, happiness, and laughter, they create love and joy within our own environment. Who wouldn't fancy that? Another awesome thing is that even silent giving is quite powerful. Just thinking good of someone or something, silently wishing wellness, blessing them, or the situation can be miraculous. And we also need to be open to receive such goodness in return. Accept the compliment, that pat on the back, you know? That is the law of giving. Number 3, the law of karma. This is the cause and effect of life, and probably the most relatable. Our days, minutes, and seconds even are filled with choices, each one of which has an effect on our life. Unfortunately, most of us have conditioned reflexes to our world, meaning thoughtless actions, much of which leads to karmic debt. You know, all those moments of hindsight and the why did I's? Yeah, those. Well, I could spend an enormous amount of time just talking about guilt, shame, forgiveness, redemption, and all of those IOUs, but really, it's much more important to rise above that. All you need to do is practice a conscious awareness in the present moment. Before doing, feeling, or responding to anything, ask for heartfelt guidance and allow your comfort or discomfort to guide you. It only requires a little patience, and the results pay for themselves. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. That is the law of karma. Number 4, the law of least effort. This is the free flow of natural energy, regardless of our opinion of it. It functions with ease and carefreeness, like a river. Acceptance, not resistance to, is what brings our lives into harmony. Would you ever think of trying to contain the wind? Even planes use the jet stream, right? Life is no different. It is a powerful force that need not be reckoned with. We are privileged to have the responsibility of our own reality and the ability to embrace that things are as they should be. When we do, we can begin to see that meaning is serving us, and we are able to drop the burden of resentment and hurt. Then we can live without that rigid need to defend ourselves or convince others of our point of view. And like that river, we gain the freedom to be lighthearted, carefree, and joyous. And we optimize all of our life's energy. That is the law of least effort. Number 5, the law of intention. This is the transformative power of everything and is the most effectual. As Henry David Thoreau said, every intention sets energy into motion, whether you are aware of it or not. Of all the spiritual laws, intention is probably the most misunderstood. It is often confused with desire, but desire, unlike intention, is result-oriented and almost always contains contingencies, like wanting acceptance, honor, independence, or even peace. Living from this point places emphasis on a striving to achieve, which actually causes friction instead of flow. Not to mention all kinds of anxiety and stress. Intention, however, operates without attachment to the outcome and is more purpose-driven. For example, desire would be wanting a job that pays X amount of money. Intent would be wanting to provide an environment of financial security and affluence for yourself and your family. Intention thrives upon the ground of pure potentiality, an allowance to just be, free from specifics. As Albert Einstein once said, "I want to know God's thoughts. The rest are details." In a sense, intention is a surrendering to the power of infinite creation and a trusting in divine ways. It is a mindful setting and release. That is the law of intention. Number 6, the law of detachment. This is the wisdom of operating in uncertainty. Too many times we seek security by wanting to know the future. That is limiting. It keeps us a prisoner to trivial concerns and a quiet desperation. Alternatively, under an open and free-flowing mindset, the possibilities are endless. For example, look at a seed. It contains all the information it needs to grow and produce, and yet we can't see it. We simply enjoy the results. Similarly, we have been presented with seeds of opportunity that simply must be sown, not seen. Detachment is understanding that the results will come, but it is not on the part of the sower as to when or how it will grow. No amount of inspection of the seed can make it sprout in our time. And quite honestly, we can't even fathom the hows. Learning how to live and let live, this is what enables us to live life in the present moment with wonder, excitement, and adventure. That is true freedom. And that is the law of detachment. Number 7, the law of Dharma. This is the pinnacle of the spiritual life, the Everest of mountains, if you will. The root word of Dharma is an ancient Sanskrit word, D-H-R, which means to support, to hold, or to bear. And though many attempts to translate Dharma into a single English word has been made, none have been found. In essence, Dharma is not just a kind of law, it is ultimately law itself, and is far too heavy of a concept to condense into one single idea. However, I will do my best to express a clear and simplified definition for you. Dharma is what is witnessed when unique expression finds its purpose. It is when true self is discovered without bias or partiality, and when self is focused on giving of the specific gifts and talents he or she possesses. It is what one might call the symphony of life. It incorporates a sense of rightness between the created and the creator, and can be witnessed in all of creation. In my opinion, it is the real wonder of the world. One may even view it as being in a state of virtuosity, a place where we are fulfilling our role perfectly in this world, and when time seems to be of no regard, we become the virtuoso of our very own art form, life. That is a blissful place to dwell. That is the law of Dharma. So, to recap, potentiality, giving, karma, least effort, intention, detachment, and Dharma. A mouth and mindful, to say the least, but I assure you that as you place attention on these principles and put some practice behind them, you will begin to experience greater fulfillment, joy, and abundance in your life. To conclude, I will share these beautiful words from Deepak Chopra. We are all travelers, dancing through the cosmos. We have stopped for a moment to encounter each other, to meet, to love, to share. This is a precious moment, but it is transient. It is a little parenthesis in eternity. If we share with caring, lightheartedness, and love, we create abundance and joy for each other. And then this moment will have been worthwhile. So thank you for stopping by Your Light and sharing this moment with me. May you laugh, love, and lead a little more today than yesterday. I am Laureen, and until next time, be good to yourself and others. Namaste.